Hello everybody, this is Uderjelf911 here for Chapter 3, Underneath of Spec Ops: The Line. You may have noticed that my ammo count is completely different than it was at the end of the last part. Well, that's because I screwed up really bad and completely skipped over the intel. So I had to chapter select my way back here. So yes, not fun playing through and recording a whole video, only to realize, you know, like the genius that I am, completely missing, you know, the one type of collectible that is even in the game. I don't know why I'm so good at things like that. Though I do at least now kind of remember where things are, and I don't remember if the game made specific note of it, so I will here. The reticle on your get out of the way. There we go. There is one issue with the game. Your teammates, you know, in games like this, you make it so that you can move through your teammates, your squad members, your dudes, because that I feel like I just got cheesed by the enemies. Like the enemies got cheat codes on, like they got action replays on them or something. Move. I'm getting angry. Best game of the decade, remember. This game's not very fun. Well, what was I gonna... What was I saying? Oh yes, reticle aiming. The reticle in this game will change colors depending on how viable it is for you to hit your shot, how much you're in range.
Select that hostile. Long range target. Put him down.
I do think it's kind of, again, lack of depth really in the game's kind of strategic nature that it claims to have is you can only assign, you have two squad members, but you can only assign them to one person at a time instead of, say, set each of them on someone. I'm not going to get killed by a grenade this time. Which, you know, it's going to make gameplay a bit more engaging, but so be it. Oh, come on. Why do you throw it at someone else, not me?
Damn it, I'm out. Shooter on the right stairwell! Focus on him! The enemy!
I feel very bad actually commenting on this game like I would a game, like a regular sort of game, because it is so hard to talk during these early chapters of the game, because a lot of the context that I have, having played the game, does not exist yet for this point of the game. And I don't want to talk about spoilers at this point, because even though I had that big sort of opening in the introduction part where I said, do not watch these videos if you've not played the game, you know, all that, there are people that probably went ahead anyway watching it, so I don't want to spoil it, anything ahead of the game.
Good. Let's keep moving. We need to find an exit.
Now, the first, the only intel in this chapter, I believe, is right there. I completely went over it first time I played.
I mean, we did come here to save him.
Man,
In old horror movies, they always use silver to kill the monster. Stakes, crosses, bullets, didn't matter. So long as it was silver. In Dubai, these hostiles are using silver bullets to kill soldiers. Guess that makes us monsters. Seems they're melting down everything they can get their hands on. Cufflinks, jewelry, flatware. Reeks of desperation, but it's smart. In Dubai, a bullet's worth more than a necklace. It's kind of funny when you think about it. At least a soldier's life doesn't come cheap.
Interesting intel for multiple reasons.
Lugo's right. Best we can do is get out of here and find the 33rd.
Well, I mean, it's not that interesting. This is an ammo thing where you can refill all your ammo if you're almost out, which I am. Well, it doesn't refill all your ammo, it refills enough.
Quick, hide.
Dropping C4? What were you thinking?
They were dug in, sir. We didn't have many options.
You're lucky this whole place didn't collapse. Where's the soldier? The one we took from the plane?
Downstairs, sir.
Is he being guarded?
At all times.
Good. Think I'll go say hi.
Agent Castellan. Wait.
What?
He won't talk, sir.
He'll talk to me.
Walker, that guy was American.
Yeah, I noticed.
Why are the locals taking orders from an American? And why's he got a hard-on for the 33rd?
I have no idea.
Shit.
Ask him yourself.
They're still alive. Take care of them.
Interesting twist, I suppose. Well, I don't suppose. It's funny. You know, I get that intel, and I talk about how, oh, it's so interesting, but really, it kind of is, but it isn't like a main thing of interest, and this right here is a big story thing, and I'm kind of like, kind of interesting. In actuality, it is actually quite interesting, though maybe not so much to me, because you know, I know the whole story, and I spend a lot. I find myself I'm spending a lot of time on these commentaries talking just about, oh, I know the story already, so yeah. So we, at this point, we know that the CIA, for whatever reason, is actually working against the 33rd Conrad's battalion. For some reason, they are giving orders to the locals, and they've kidnapped that McPherson, it seems. They're the ones who have taken him. So, just want to find out why that's going on. Crouch. I do think it is a nice touch that you can crouch when you're on a turret, so you don't get killed. It's a good way to balance it somewhat. This game is not very balanced. It has a lot of gameplay flaws, and you know, I think this is actually a good time to talk about the fun in this game. The kind of, I cannot get into why this game is not really fun without getting into spoilers. But the game's not fun, even without the spoilers, and you're kind of playing this as just sort of a random kind of nameless shooter. It's still interesting. It's still not very fun. The mechanics are not tight. It is not super refined, not greatly balanced. But I think it does pose an interesting question that a lot of people don't really think about, and that is if video games are required by their nature to be fun to be good. Because like I said, I think this is the best game to come out of this decade so far. The best to come out of the last generation, definitely. It's so weird calling these the last generation, but you know, whatever. You're gonna get used to it eventually. The game is not fun. The game is you know, actually, I think this should be saved for a next video, because
Don't get too relaxed. We're not
I believe
Every minute we waste could be the difference between a soldier going home alive or going home in a bag.
We got tracks leading to the elevator shaft.
Let's see what's down the rabbit hole.
Huh, I could have sworn that was the end of the chapter, but... there's the end.
Let's be careful, gentlemen.
So I will see you guys next time in Chapter 4. Bye-bye.